Hey guys, welcome back to Sophie Unfiltered. Today I'm joined by my girl Sintia, businesswoman, queen of glitzing tea, and part-time comedian.
Yeah, guys. So on Instagram is Sintia. And yeah, so I've literally dabbled into everything. I do about content creating. I am mostly known for Dublin. So yeah, I've been in like most people's
Show the camera
mouths.
your tea. You do your own gems.
Like,
let me actually see what your gems are right now. I didn't see them.
I only have a
Slay.
little. Yeah, these are very, very subtle.
Yeah.
I feel like I've had a lot more going on. Even you as well. You
I'm
had, like,
usually repping, guys. I'm not repping right now. I'm currently in the process of whitening my tea. But my teeth are usually glistened out. I usually will have my full bottom teeth on my top.
You were literally repping so well. You just come down to me about every few months being like, I need
and
new
then I
gems,
just went,
I need new
then
gems.
I just went ghost. Yeah, but you know what? I felt like I was hounding you a bit though. I don't like taking the piss. Like,
yeah, but I don't mind if it's you.
You're like, come down.
Because I just feel like you're so like, you talk so much like
it's actually a chance. It's actually a chance for us to see each other.
Yeah,
because I feel like unless we're doing something where it's work related or something, we're not gonna get to see each other.
But yeah, and then I feel like a lot of people don't know this, but I actually work a full-time job as well. I work in healthcare. I work with young adults with intellectual disabilities and elderly with intellectual disabilities. So yeah, overall hospitality
and events as well.
Oh my god, yeah, and I do events as well. I always forget all the shit that I do.
Zen events on Instagram, guys.
Yeah, so recently we just had the games night. Sophie couldn't make it because she's a busy. But yeah,
we're gonna have to bleep a lot of this. The first I knew we would. The first 10 minutes, like.
But it went so well. Like, it's not easy kind of hosting for yourself and like trying to get a crowd together and look professional as well, because like, you know me, like I'm such a sassy person, but you can't just be sassy to your customers or your clients.
Yeah.
Do you know
Cynthia
what I mean?
will be posting on her private story, none of you's effing CUNTs bought tickets. Let me know who's coming. To the, like,
no, literally, I'd screenshot everyone.
What's the point in me
tickets?
doing this if you aren't going to support? No, you'll be. Who do you have in that story? Because like I'm your girl, but like, is there people you're not as close with that are in that?
Yeah.
You are fake. You are all fake. I'll remember this day.
Well, guys, you
do have me cracked up. Why do you be screenshotting your stories and all?
You need to literally keep people on their toes. Like, do you know what I mean? Because it's like I'm the kind of friend.
But you threatening people to go actually does make them go as well.
No, they do. I'm like, what are you doing that day? Nothing. Yeah, well, I have something for you to do.
I feel bad though that I haven't actually made it to.
Don't
your
worry.
most recent 2 events.
I feel like genuinely, like my circle is mainly full of people that are like yourself, like just people who are investing into themselves, trying to get somewhere in life. So realistically, my businesses are not really like the events and stuff like that are not always marketed to the people closest to me.
It's hard when all your mates are creatives.
That's what I mean. Do you know what I mean? Half the time I have to realize that like I can't be asking my friends with full-time jobs and doing media and doing this and that to come to an event. They're not going to have time. So I have to realize as well that I'm marketing to people outside of that circle, do you know?
Yeah.
And like I did get a few people that like I've never seen before, and I was like, I'm making it.
New people, yeah. That's nice.
That's when I felt like, oh, people are actually seeing like Zen events, people are actually like clicking into the page and being like, what's this about? Whereas before it's always friend-based, which is nice, but I don't want to rely on my friends all the time. But yeah, no, it was great crack. We all got hammered. Shout out to Hennessy.
Did Henny sponsor it?
Yeah.
That's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, and then it was down at the Beanbox.
That's mad how you can go from on the Henny every weekend to no Henny are sponsoring your events. You let Henny take all your money for years. And now, isn't that crazy? It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's like me with ASOS. Now they're sending me PR. They just have stolen my money all these years. Well, not stolen, reasonably
but I feel
spent.
Like that's how you have to start though, and like that's the thing. Like I have
when you show a brand that you genuinely have bought and supported them as well, it makes it easier for them to work with you.
Yeah, 100%. They will definitely sponsor other events. Like they were asking me, when will I have the next one?
Henny, do you want to sponsor the pod?
Yeah. Sponsor Sophie. She doesn't want Guinness.
Henny or like Guinness would be deadly though, but I don't.
Now you're talking.
I'll tell you what would be deadly. Bambino all around, head to toe. I am a Bambino girl. I actually was in Bambino yesterday and I took a photo with my pizza in red gym gear outside the shop.
Oh.
I am Bambino's #1 fan. I put the whole of Dublin on, to be honest.
That sauce?
It's so perfect, and I tell everyone these guys tasted like over 30 pizzas from New York before they perfected the pizza. I know the whole history. I love you guys so much. I'm in there every week. And you know what? Almost every week, not almost every week, I'd say at least once a month I get my free slice because that's how quick my loyalty card fills up. Mad, isn't it? So Bambino, we're here too.
We're here. I'd love to
spread the word.
Pizza right now.
Yeah, imagine Bambino getting delivered in. I'll have to do that for an ep defo.
Yeah.
Would be cool.
But it's been so fun, and there's loads of things that I've learned about events and all this stuff. Like, you do need a team, and like, you do need people that are there for you. Like, for example, like, you know me, I'm just like a one-woman show. Like, I just pull up and I'm like, I can do everything. I bought my camera, I bought my mics, but I can't be on stage on camera on the mics at the same time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like where I lack with doing all these businesses is like, I need a team. So if anyone wants to be a part of my team.
What do you mean, a team?
A team. So
a team.
Yeah. So like, for example, for the events, I organize everything, like the budgeting, contacting people, all that kind of stuff. And then on the night, it's kind of annoying because the night would be so successful. Yeah, the night would be so successful, but no one's recording it for me. No one's even taking a picture for me.
Now, see, if I like, honestly, when I do get the chance to go to one of your events, in 2028, I'll do a bit.
Yeah, 2028.
I'll do a bit. I'm the best for taking BTS.
I'm gonna be like, everyone tag Sophie.
Yeah, I'm the best for taking BTS.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, you see my story and videos, little vlogs that I do for PR events that I go to.
But like, the thing is, like, let's say if I went to a show or you brought me somewhere or whatever, and you're doing your thing, as a friend that I know that this is your time to shine. I know in the back of my head, Sophie looks great there. Let me just get this video of her chatting to this person. But I feel like my circle, my close circle,
they won't take.
They're not. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
we're kind of. I hope nobody feels insulted from listening. But you have said that, like, so obviously, naturally, if you go to, so none of her friends will go to her events and take any content or even post a snap.
Do you know what I mean? I'm just like.
Whereas, if me and the girls went naturally, because we're content creators, that we vlog every aspect of our life.
They'd be like, look at this picture I took.
I want a memory of even your event.
Yeah.
Do you know that way? Not trying to throw any indirects at people.
No, but still, like, and like as well with the past, like, I've always felt like the more events that I go to and more people that I support, the more people that support me back, and it's just not the case. And like, don't get me wrong, it's like part of maturing and like realizing that like you have to work for yourself. But it is shite when you're starting off and then you're like, guys, well, I got this whole place booked out. I got a whole like people performing. I got the DJ, everything, drinks, everything flowing, everything grand, and not one of you decided to take a picture of me. And or
like Sintia pose or just stand there for a second, let me take it. That's weird. I mean? But see, if that was my friends, I'd think that's I'd be being like, they're a bit sus now. They're evil eye. That's the first thing that would come out of my mouth. Not saying your friends are evil eye.
No, my friends are just tick. Honestly.
Chidinma.
No, I love them. They know.
No, Sintia will say, she'll actually be like, on her private story when remember you said before, you were like, why do I have no friends that are good at taking photos? These are all shit. Nobody knows how to take a photo of me on a night out. I'm wasting these outfits. I'm wasting.
And then my friends would be like, oh my god, Sintia, I know it's about me. And I'm like, yeah, it is about you. Get the camera out.
But that's obviously what you are like with each other, just brutally.
Yeah, no, they know me. Like, whenever people say, oh, Sintia, you're so blunt, and I'm like, listen, I'm half Polish, half Nigerian. I don't know where you got this soft touch from, but
and you're Irish as well.
Yeah, I'm Irish as well. So I'm like, listen,
so where's any of the softness?
Do you know what I mean?
Let's move on to my questions, right?
Yeah, go on. Go on, roast me now.
I'm not. This isn't one of them pods.
No, I'm scared.
What do you mean? What do you think I'm gonna say? I'm not one of them people. I'm actually offended that you think that I'd ask you. I'm not one of them people that would get you on.
I'm just ready for your question.
I'm not one of them people that would get people on to roast them or make them uncomfortable. Not that type of pod, guys. Tell me about your early life and a bit of your backstory. Obviously, I know your personal story, but just to give the listeners a bit more context. And I also, when, like, say for instance, I've had like Lucy on, there was actually questions I asked her that I actually want, because obviously you talk to your friends, but I feel like when you're in more interview style, I can actually know more that things that we wouldn't have talked about.
Yeah. Because exactly, like when we sit down and talk about like deep shit and like life.
Well, every time we meet
literally, I'm like, so let's trauma dump right now, please.
No, lich.
But yeah, like, so basically, I grew up, born in Germany. So my mom is Polish, my dad is Nigerian. I was born in Germany, and then we all lived in Spain until I was about 9, and I came to Ireland. I always remember when I came to Ireland because Barack Obama got elected. And
oh my god!
But I remember that year because that was like the year everyone was talking about, and I was only a child, like, and then like it was actually really tough at the start because.
How old were you?
9. I was just turning 10.
See, these are the details I wouldn't know. And how's my mic, guys? Good, yeah.
Yeah. And it was very tough because my dad and my mom were all supposed to come over here. My dad just got stopped at the airport in Spain and was told, like, no, you can't enter Ireland. And like, I still don't know what the real reason is. Like, obviously your parents would know. I don't really know like the actual reasons for him not being able to come. But yeah, so we got separated at the airport. It was traumatizing, I still remember. And so we came to Ireland, and obviously
that must have been so traumatizing. Like, you'd obviously even get flashbacks and PTSD from that.
We had
our
bags packed, like, you know those big fast suitcases that like people bring to Nigeria. We had our lives packed away.
That people bring to Nigeria.
But you know,
them big.
But you know, you know yourself. You're packing your whole life, and like just being told there and then.
What do you mean Nigerian cake? Like a. But is there a specific case that Nigerians buy? Are you being serious? That Nigerians buy specifically? Yeah. No way.
I'm sure you've seen it.
Really?
I'm sure you've seen it. It's like a. How would you explain it?
I don't know. It's just like.
Big little shop.
Yeah. They're like heavy duty.
And
bags.
what is it good for going back home and bringing loads of bits? Food and all as well. Yeah. And it'll keep the food cool and all. Yeah. Little portable fridge. For the fish and all. I do see videos of aunties bringing back, what, fish?
Yeah, okra.
500 Indomie. Indomie. Why, did I say it wrong or something?
It's Indomie.
You were like, Indomie.
Is it?
He was like 500 what?
Indomie.
Indomie.
But yeah, and then when we got here, it was like a situation of like, so my mom had to basically look after the two of us. No job, nothing. She could barely speak English. We could barely speak English. And then over time, like money kept running out because we were literally staying in a hotel. Like, and my dad was just sending money, so we could obviously eat whatever. And then times were just getting more hard and more hard. And my mom just said, like, listen, I can't take care of the two of you here. Your dad is usually the one that works and provides for the whole family. So eventually things got so tough.
And sorry, you would have understood the most because you were 9 of what was going on. You're the eldest out of your siblings, obviously.
Yeah, I was asking my parents, like, where the fuck are we moving? And all, like, I like where I am. My mom just got a job in Spain at the time. And I was like, why are we moving? And I told my friends in school, I'm moving to Ireland. And they were like, Ireland doesn't even exist. And I was like, yeah, it's a right. Yeah.
I can't believe you actually had a life in Germany. Yeah, and you were a little Deutschen Kongen.
No, I didn't have a life in Germany. I was just born there and then straight after moved.
Oh, well, I listened, don't I?
But the thing is, like, we were just moving around so much. Like, all of my sisters are all born in different countries. So I'm born in Germany. Trish is born in Poland. Aline's born in Spain. And I have another
Jeez, what's your man that? They really...
They were traveling.
They got off and around, didn't they? Around Europe.
They were trying to survive.
They were busy. No, but as in they were busy around Europe making babies in every city they visited.
Do you know what I mean? And like, I was just like thinking, like, why? Like, why? But I think, I don't know if
but that's slay though.
Yeah. They were just trying to survive, I guess. They were both young. And then, when I got here with them, my mom couldn't like look after the two of us and it got really hard for her. She also lost her dad. My granddad died around the same time. So she was going through like a
You don't even have them to fall back on. Say like you call up your dad or your granddad.
Yeah.
To be like, bro, I'm going through this right now and da-da-da-da. You don't have your family support you can fall back on because they're bleeding dead.
And I'm sure
like,
a lot of Polish people would relate with the fact that like if like the mom or the dad goes in with like a black man, like the support from the family kind of goes down a little bit with, like, do you know what I mean? Like my grandmother, she was not really racist like that, but as soon as my mom,
Eastern Europe is racist, you know very racist.
They were just they were just good. And like in Poland, there's a culture of like sending your kids to army school. But that's normal there. And my mom left army school.
Your mom went.
Yeah, and
women.
Yeah. But it's just for discipline. It's not like it's like it's army, but it's not real army. Do you get me? It's like it's
what. Your mom 8 years old.
She had to go in the house. Yeah. She had to go in like in a house.
When you hear things that go on in other countries, you're like,
and that's
imagine
normal.
Me in the army. Maybe that's what I needed growing up. Bit military.
Yeah. But she left the army, and then so obviously her mom and dad were like, "What are you doing? Like you're here, like going."
She left the army. How old was she when she left the army?
Oh, fuck, I don't know. Like maybe
they weren't getting drafted to fight in war.
No. It's more like an education system. Do you get me? And after you're guaranteed a position or a job
in the army,
not in the army, but like it's kind of like a middle ground to get in somewhere. So whether it's the army, whether it's whatever, but they'll guarantee you a job somewhere. I don't know how it works. But anyways, yeah. So when we got here, then my mom just struggled so much, and she had to put us in foster care. So then I was like, do you know what? Like I knew that this isn't forever. This is just the plan. Like my mom has a plan, my dad has a plan. I'm the older sister. Like I just trusted the process. I was like, do you know what? Maybe it's just temporary. My dad's gonna come over. Everything is gonna be fine. And then it didn't happen. And then unfortunately, like, my mom went through some mental health. Obviously, the trauma of like leaving your kids, not being able to provide for them, maybe the shame, losing her own dad and everything. She left the country. Like I didn't even know she wasn't in Ireland anymore. And then I was snapping at her, and because I was only a child, but I was pissed off that there was no consistency with her. And then I was just like, no, you can't just call whenever you want. My little sister's only 2 years old, and you're just coming in and out of her life. Like you need to be in or out.
So you would have got put into foster care when she was like
she
still
was
a baby. Yeah.
She was 2.
So she wouldn't have even had any memory of your ma beforehand.
No, not really. No. And then like we went to foster care. First we were separated. So my little sister was in one house. Me and my other sister Trish, we were in another house, and that was so tough. Like especially for me as the oldest, like always been in charge of the two. Like me and my dad were like, we have a plan. Do you know what I mean? Like me and my dad had a connection. Like I'm the oldest. Like we're gonna get this shit on lock. And when everything just kind of fell through, I was just so heartbroken, and it was hard because we have access. And this is one thing that broke my heart. Like, we have access with my sister, my baby sister. And I don't know how she knew. But when it was time to drop us home, it's like, as like a 2-year-old, she knew when we started getting on my road to drop me home. Bawling, crying, screaming, because we had to separate. So that was happening for months. Every Sunday, she'd just bawl her eyes out when we had to go. But over time, her family was great. Her foster family was great. Shout out to them if they ever watch this. But they were so good with her. And eventually we did move around a lot because a lot of the houses are not permanent. So I lived in Coolock. This is why my friends used to say,
give us the timeline.
Yeah. My friends used to say, like, they asked me where I'm from. I just say north side.
The whole of Dublin. Yeah. The whole north side.
I lived in Coolock first, and then after Coolock, then I moved to Clontarf. And then in Clontarf, I loved Clontarf. Mary and John were my foster parents. They were so lovely. And I went to school there. And
so, sorry, can I have a little bit more? Because we actually haven't delved into this. Like, as in, like, where were you for what time period, what age?
Right, so
and then until you went to then
I'd say between 10, 11, Coolock, 12 till about 13, 14, Clontarf. Then they had to retire because they were just getting older. They couldn't look after kids. They wanted to do their own thing. So then my foster mom, Ashlyn, she said that she haven't sent. She took the 3 of us in her house.
Stop it.
In Finglas.
So finally, she was the one that brought the 3 of us together.
Yeah. It was just so amazing. Like,
fair play. She's some woman.
She is, and she had her
and by herself.
Yes, and she's divorced. It was just her in the house and 3 kids on top of that.
What an amazing
own 3 kids on top
woman.
Of that.
What the hell?
And like, I took her for granted at the time. I was just being a bold child. Well, looking back,
what were you giving her?
I was like, "Let me free. I don't want to come home at 10 o'clock. I want to come home at 12."
Because you wanted to rebel, but she was actually just like, "Bro, you're not even my child. I need to protect you at all costs more than the average person." Yeah,
I'd be snapping that like my foster cousins would be able to drink on Christmas, and then she'd be like, "You know."
But that's just because they didn't have a family that cared about them as much as the foster parents you had.
And like, if let's say if something happened to me under the
influence, like, why is a foster family letting someone else's child drink?
Yeah,
at a young age.
I didn't understand that. I was like,
you're like, that's what I want to do.
Yeah. I just wanted to fit in. Do you know?
I want to be passed out in a field at 2 a.m.
And I did. Oh my god, I brought her so much trouble. But bless her soul, because I was such a bold child. Like, I'd never come home on time. I'd always get into fights, come home covered in muck.
But that is the usual, like, how I imagine it is like the Tracy Beaker kind of attitude.
Yeah. I was just like,
that you have. It's just like, and you're so confused. You're in and out of so many different homes. You just want to rebel.
And you don't know, like, who's there for you and who's not, because, like, I still had in my head, my parents are my parents. You're not my parent. So if my dad's happy with
you're
me,
not, any argument you get in with her, you're like, you're not me, ma.
Yeah, and that's heartbreaking for her.
And when a lot of people don't have the heart to take in a kid,
she's
that's
looking
not their
at me
own.
like, are you fucking real? I'm after giving you a roof over your head, and like your two sisters are here with you,
and I don't even know you.
Yeah, literally.
Just because you have love and you're a good human.
Yeah, no, she was so good. And then after that, my sister was having some trouble, so I went to back her. She said, I'm moving now, because you had the option. That's the thing, as a foster kid, you have the option to leave. You always do. And so she was being bold, and she decided to tell social workers, I'm leaving and I'm going to, it's like a residential for young kids. And I wanted to back my sister, because I was like, right, if she's going through a hard time in this house and I stay, what does that look like on me? I don't want to be like, well, I'm going to sit here cushy while you have a hard time somewhere else. So I actually tried to back my sister, and I left the house as well. But because we're different ages, I got sent to one house, she got sent to another house, and I got sent to another house in Ballygall in Finglas. So I was from Ballymun, then to Finglas, and that's where I lived with another 4 girls.
No way.
Yeah. And
what is this this is a family you told me about?
No, this is the residential, so there's no family.
This is the residential.
Yeah.
And then the most recent family was after that, the next one then?
No, after that, I was just on my own. And the family that I'm in touch with now is Ashland. Yeah, so I kind of separated because I was going through a hard time grasping life and being a bold child. But then, obviously, as I matured and realised that this is my family, do you know what I mean? They've been there for me. Then we all kind of got close again, and like I'm just so appreciative of them now. Whereas at the time I was like, no, like I just want to do my own thing. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like just not really seeing how much love my foster man actually had for us. Just being stubborn and being like, you don't love us. Why would you love us? We're not even your kids.
Because your mind was so fogged, I'd say, from like what wasn't there. Yeah. You were so focused on what wasn't there that you forget to look around at what you actually have. Like
it was so tough. And then after that, then it was I like we all got back close again, and then I went into. So you have an option when you're in residential. If you don't keep up with your studies, they can send you to another more independent residential, right? Or if you stay in college and make sure that you're getting the grades, like to stay in it for the next year or whatever, then they give you the option to put you in student accommodation. So a lot of people might have remembered me for having sessions at the student accommodation.
Oh, so you went in student accommodation?
Yeah.
So what did you go to study?
I studied media production management.
Did you?
Yeah, I have a degree.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You have a degree?
Yeah.
I didn't have a breeze.
Yeah, I went to
Wait, Cynthia, how old are you?
27. I know, don't tell anyone.
You're 27 now.
Yeah. Tough life, girl. Tough life.
I swear, every year I've known you, I've just called you 25, even probably when you were 22.
Yeah.
I'm like, Cynthia's 25.
Yeah.
No, wait. I'm 24 this month. You just went 27.
Yeah, last year, yeah. So I'll be 28 this year.
Wait, when's your birthday again?
September.
I'm a shit friend.
No, don't worry.
When's my birthday? See, we're both as bad.
Hold on. No, wait,
it doesn't matter. No, we're good. We're on
Aries, so you're not
Aries, am I? An Aries.
Hold on a minute.
Aries. That I don't remember that being a.
Hold on a minute.
It's Aries.
Yeah, I know you're an Aries. That's good. What am I?
But you don't know Aries starts. Aries is like, you don't even know.
I know, because I do now.
No, you don't.
But yeah.
23rd of March, what date is yours?
16th of September.
16. Let me put that in my notes now, actually, so I don't forget. I have all my friends. You copying me?
Yeah. I'm not having you say this bitch again, not remembering my birthday.
I have all of my friends. Everybody. Well, like, obviously, like.
Yeah.
I don't forget everybody's birthday, but I just have everyone's there, so I remember. And so when birthdays are coming up, I know to keep some time free. 16th of September. Slay.
Yeah. But so then, like, you have an option to go to more independent residential, or you can go into student accommodation. And obviously I didn't mind going to college. I loved education. I actually loved my skill. I went to school in Clontarf, Holy Faith in Clontarf.
Holy Faith, no way.
Yeah, and I loved it. I loved it so much. Like when I moved from Clontarf to Finglas, they asked me, do you want to go
How
to
did you fit into Holy Faith? That sounds bad.
No, yeah.
No, I wouldn't have fit into Holy Faith.
No, I fit in like a glove.
Holy Faith was very.
They loved me.
I felt like that was a real school for prunes.
Yeah, do you know what? It was just what I needed. Like I needed.
But it's always the posher schools with the posher girls that they're the mad ones, aren't they?
They were mad.
And mad sluts as well.
We were called the lesbian school.
Sluts. I think it's the girls whose parents tried to keep them, contain them more, that they go matter. They were the ones getting fingered into mangoes and all at 14.
I was there with them.
you were ready?
I want to imagine.
You were probably on the sofa. Sofa into mangoes. In your dusty Air Force and your little mini ruched slinky material dress.
See what that sofa was in the middle? I used to do backflips and all rolling around the ground.
Oh, stop. I only went to mangoes probably like twice.
To mangoes where the gang goes. It was deadly. No, but I used to go to Blaze.
And then I wasn't young quick. Like, I started going out with fake ID at like 13, 14.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I only started going out at 17.
Did you?
Yeah. Like, I didn't.
You're a liar.
No,
you're a waffler.
No.
I met you in a gaff at an after party when I was about,
but you don't need
when I was about 10.
You don't need IDs for gaff now.
No, but it was after a night out. Somewhere.
No, it's only going on at 17. But like, I'm a bit older than you. I have to remember that now.
True.
You thought I was only a baby. I was looking at
that was the first time
I
we met.
I was looking at Sophie with this braid she had, and I was like, oh, look at her little baby. I was like, who does she think she is? After I found out she's a little angel.
That is actually yeah, did you not like me when you were like, who's this new girl?
No.
Out with our boys.
No, with our boys. They stop. They were everybody's boys. They're around true. That was when I say girls are around true. They're around true.
Yeah, I think it's now though in society it's actually becoming unnormalized for men to be hoes. It's actually like, have some respect for yourself. It's not. I don't think it's glorified to sleep around at all anymore.
No.
Love is in. Love is in. One night stands or not one night stands, but like just playing around is out. Love is in. Romantic vibe is in.
It's just chaotic and it brings so much trauma. I feel like that's what we're learning. Like living like that, it just brings trauma. There's so many uncomfortable situations I've been in, and it's not.
Me too.
And it's not even just with men. Just like at sessions, like overdoing it. Someone's having a seizure. Like what the fuck?
And nobody's ringing an ambulance because nobody's trying to get in trouble. So someone's frothing at them out on the sofa. We're all just doing our best to sort them out, to turn into Balmount Hospital. We're in the kitchen, look at the utensils. Do we need to do an operation here?
Do you know what I mean?
Bro, someone's nanny's kitchen.
I had freedom, but a bit too much freedom. But thank God
the first time I met you, sorry, I keep cutting my guests off.
No, you're right.
No, finish what you were saying and I'll go back.
No, I was gonna say like I had freedom, but like a bit too much freedom. But the good thing is like my dad passed away, but when he was alive, like all he cared about was me and grades, school, show me your results.
Typical Nigerian dad.
So I was like, Dad, yeah, of course.
Like, Dad, of course.
It's like here it is.
You done exactly what he wanted.
Yeah, and then like of course then he didn't care if I was drinking and partying. He didn't care if I was out all night.
He's like, get them grades.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, what are you doing now? Where are you working? And I was like, oh, I'm working. Even when I started doing my business and stuff, he was like, okay, all right, you got this. So like, I had a lot of freedom.
What's with the American? Okay, all right, you got this.
Because that's what I feel like he's even
But your dad was real cool.
Real
Even
chill.
in the pics that you post of him and all, he looks like he was a cool guy.
He was like the only man. When he passed away and I went to Berlin, his Nigerian friends, like they were all talking about him. They were like, "This is the only man that spoke Russian." He spoke Russian and had Russian mates.
Can you imagine how spooked a Russian would be to see a black man speaking Russian?
I'm telling you.
Do you ever see in like China the videos of when like a black person is fluent in Chinese?
It's crazy.
God, I have to send you a few videos and they're walking and they're like, "You lie! You paint yourself! They're touching our skin and all, rubbing it like they're in disbelief. It's crazy, isn't it?
No, honestly. But like, and then after that, after student accommodation, like, I got kicked out because I was having so much sessions and I just kept being like to everyone, oh, come down to the student accommodation, like I'm just having a party. Had so much sessions. This one time I just gave loads to security and they were like,
loads to security that are securing the building from people like you and your mates.
And I was like, I live here.
You locked, I live here, like, can I not just bring 40 people in from 22? What's the story?
Literally. And then, so they kicked me out and I was like, oh, fuck, like, because I still had to finish college and all. And
then wait, sorry, let's go back.
Yeah.
They kicked you out.
Yeah.
The student accommodation?
Yeah.
No way.
Kicked me out,
Where was your student accommodation?
Just a part of the top of, where Rotunda that is.
Were you studying where were you studying?
Studying in Ballyfermer.
Ballyfermer?
But it was like a DCU degree, but for some reason it was in Ballyfermer. I don't know how that worked out, but Yeah, I was hiking up and down there. Yeah, eventually got kicked out. And then that's when I was living with Ree. So I Ree like took me on, like Ree's family, shout out to Ree and her family.
So they took you in after you got kicked out of there?
Yeah.
Very good of them,
Yeah, so good. Like I was literally blessed. Like till this day, I'm just like, what? Like how lucky am I? That's why I feel like I'm not a bitter person. I can't hate. I can't let my trauma affect me and project onto other people, because I've been so grateful for all the help I've gotten along.
Yeah.
And then after that, I just applied for apartments, and God bless me with an apartment, and my landlord was sound, and that's where I am now. Like, so north side to bits.
North side to bits. You've always been. It's bad how you never went to the south side once.
No,
isn't it?
Don't know anything about south side. I actually don't. I actually don't. It's so bad.
Sorry, Ron. I just want to make sure. Do I need to move this down at all? Because my head is really turned towards Cynthia. Do you think like when I'm talking like this, you still get me? So it's mad. Is that because these are like round? It just picks up. Yeah, because I do be some. I'm just like.
Yeah. Get comfy. But yeah, that's the main thing. Obviously, there's so much more traumas in between all that, but that's my basic storyline. Like after foster care, just doing the rounds around north side, meeting loads of people, and like my friends from Clontarf just say Cynthia Ballymun Finglas Glasnavin North.
The full roster.
Yeah,
it's actually mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
So here, on to our next question. How many minutes are we in? 30 minutes in. Okay, I'm gonna do a stopwatch on my phone. We can cut all this out, but just a stopwatch so I can see where we're at now in the next. Right. So, bro, Cynthia, this is what happens actually every app. It's like I have the questions, but then I ask you one question and we delve into the rest of the questions. That's actually really cool. Like I want to ask you, what was it like for you actually growing up mixed? Did you suffer from an identity crisis as well? I don't think me and you really spoke about. We kind of delved into.
Yeah. Don't know, for some reason I always felt black. So.
Did you?
Yeah. Always.
Like, no way.
Black. Yeah. Like
that's actually, that's the mad. I wasn't. So maybe we haven't actually talked about identity crisis because you've never said that to me.
No, always
so
felt
we
black.
just never talked about it.
Yeah.
I think I presumed that you automatically always just felt you were white.
No, I felt black to the core. I don't know why.
Are you being serious?
The accent. Do you know what? Because I didn't.
Because you actually knew your dad.
Yeah.
And you were actually introduced. You went to Nige and everything as well. Yeah.
So like I always felt black, and like even when we lived with my mom and my dad, like. My dad would make the food, and my mom, like, she used to braid my hair and everything, like.
So you were you weren't actually I feel like I didn't know anything. I just grew up white, and that's all I knew was white family, white friends, white school, white life.
I did feel sometimes like out of place. Like, do you know who actually brought me to black people? My sister, Trish. When I first came, I told you I went to school in Clontarf, didn't have really black friends there. Had one girl called Halish. We were like the 2 black girls of the year. Still didn't really have any black friends, didn't have any black community. Then after that in college, still fairly much my white friends. Then my sister Trish, she started doing her own thing, modeling, get to know people, this and that. And she's starting to teach me words. She goes, do you know what butters means? I goes, butters?
Butters.
Yeah, she was teaching me the lingo, teaching me everything. And then she goes, Cynthia, why you just come out with me and my friends? And it was like I don't know, it was all like, I don't know if you remember, like Frank the Salas, like all this old like.
You are doing shout outs now, are we?
I don't care, what's gonna happen? It's gonna pull up, Annie.
No, I'm just saying we're giving people free promo.
Oh, sorry. I don't know if they want to be promoting themselves now. But anyways.
By the way, if you are wondering what I'm putting on my lips, not an ad, but an Olivia lip oil, be perfect. Get to know.
Looks so hydrating.
It's lovely. Yeah. It's literally hydrate. Oh my god, that's actually what it says on it. Hydrating lip oil.
Yeah.
Hydrating lip oil. I love this. It's actually like almost gone, but there, I'll put a little bit more. It's not sticky. It's actually like the only lip oil I have that's not sticky, and I love it. I hate it sticky.
Too much.
No, but like like when you go like that and your lips are stuck.
Yeah.
This is like an actual oil.
Yeah.
It's an actual lip oil, not like not a
lips.
gloss that says oil on it.
And dries your
lips.
Yeah. But yeah, my sister, she brought me. She was like, "Oh, come out with me, this and that," and I was like, and I honestly didn't feel attractive like in school. I just felt like a tomboy. Like that was my identity crisis. I just didn't feel.
You're gonna have to show me pics from.
Yeah, like I wasn't even like bad or anything. I just didn't feel like any of the boys liked me like that. I wasn't like I had gorgeous friends in Clontarf, like tall, sporty, blonde, gorgeous, blue eyes.
They're always tall in that holy faith, aren't they? Oh my
God, like they're all so beautiful, and I just felt like the outcast. I didn't feel white. I felt black, but I just felt like the boys will never.
You weren't as good looking because they were the beauty standard for back then. And
exactly.
Like here, every fella I had a crush on from bleeding junior infants up to, I'd say, they only started realising I was a baddie in the end of fifth year.
Yeah.
And that's when they all started adding me on Snap. They're like, hey, Soph, like trying to move to me on a night out. I'm like, bro, I fancied you a long time ago. The ship has sailed.
Now. You're balding now,
the ship has sailed. All of them. It's actually crazy. Like, and then they start acting all. It's actually so mad. It's like because the beauty standard back then was like white, skinny, sleek hair. The girls they wanted in school were nothing like me. I feel like even when boys did kind of kiss me growing up, they were doing it as a piss take. It was a laugh or it was a dare.
Yeah.
It was that it was funny because they kissed a black girl.
Yeah.
And then now it's like now they want to fetishize us.
Yeah.
But these didn't have a bar on me back then. But now they're realizing, because they're seeing like, like obviously mainstream media and all the Ice Spice and da-da-da. So they're like, shit, I messed up in not going for that or tapping that. But now they'll never, like that was their one and only time to be able to get with a baddie because nobody's going to be going for them now.
No.
They stated them all.
Yeah.
Do you know that way? Like that was their one and only time because I was like liking white boys and then I obviously moved on.
I remember like I had so many crushes and like the only way I actually be able to get close to my crush is by being more of a tomboy and being more of their friend than being flirty with them.
That's me. That was me.
Yeah.
It's actually mad because it's because it was like it was actually a funny thing to kiss a black girl back then.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or you get slapped. I remember actually there was a boy that we used to when you're at like them park sessions and all.
Yeah.
And he walked me home and we kissed and I got a text the next day. We were mad young, I remember, and we were at a sleepover in Maria's like the next day when I got the message or something, and it was like, hey, nobody can know about that.
Piss off.
Yeah, it was like nobody. You can make sure that nobody finds out about that and all that. Like he was embarrassed because he kissed me, and then what happens? Then we're out of school, following me on Instagram.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I remember getting asked, "Can I get topped before I get a kiss or a date?"
Remember that?
Like because like I used to have big.
Remember the photos that used to go around to people on Facebook and all getting topped. That was a mad time.
But that's so sad. I can't believe I was like.
Can I top?
And me being like, yeah, please, because I wanted to get in. I wanted a bit of attention. Like someone look at me, please.
Wait.
I can't be the only one. I'm sorry. This is not just my story.
Please stop me.
No, I didn't say please stop me.
Please touch my tit.
Well, you know
and it would just be like.
Yeah, and I'd be like terrified.
I can't believe we lived through that era.
Yeah, it's so sad. It's so sad. It's so sad that so many of us like make some black girls have to be so submissive to that disgusting behavior.
But it's so funny now because they're all nobodies now and they're all liking our pics.
Yeah.
So I think it's brilliant.
Yeah. Like I've had people from school text me like, "Oh, you're doing great," and I'm like,
"Yeah," and I'm like,
"Slag me."
F you. Yeah. No, guys, like as in like literally like people that used to fucking bully me, licking me arse now. It's like, I didn't like you then, I don't like you now, and I hope you're listening now because I will never like you either. No. So keep licking my arse. You're not getting anywhere and you're not getting invited on. I don't know what they think it's going to get them showing fake support because you're clearly...
They're like, oh yeah, remember me? I sessioned with you on St. Anne's like when we were 15. I'm like, no, I didn't remember you then because I was platic. Don't remember you now. Fuck off.
And now, don't get me wrong, I do have a lot of people from when I was as young as like first year girls that are still in the picture that are still in my private story and that still show consistent support and never stop showing support all them years and have just been rooting for me to win because they knew like this is what I wanted to do when I was in school was just like be on people's screens.
It was never
be in a magazine, be on a shop front. That was always my dream. So like them people that actually never stopped with the support, they were always rooting for you.
So yeah, like back to your question, like I didn't have identity crisis, but I just didn't feel like a girly girl for a long time. Only probably after my sister introduced me to a lot of black people and people were saying, your sister's good looking. And I was like, what?
It's only when you meet black people that you realise you're attractive. That was when I knew.
Yeah.
I was like, shit, I'm actually not dead.
Yeah.
Shit.
I felt like I had to dress like in tomboy clothes.
It's actually mad. We thought we were like ugly.
Yeah.
Because we weren't desired. And then you're like, black men are like, because we have fat ass as well. Mm-hmm. No, you'd be kissing white boys in school and they'd be holding your bleeding your upper back while kissing you, and then you meet black men and it's like, nyash, and you're like, I'm being,
like,
finally, it has happened to me.
Remember back in the day, they'd be like, oh, look at farce, and that used to be a bad thing. Do you remember that? That used to be a bad thing.
Yeah, there was a whole rumor about me on Facebook because I used to be popping back in the Facebook days. I used to get all the likes. Remember, like, them people that were like cool on Facebook? I was one of them people, and there was a rumor going around that I wore bum pads because people actually found it so hard to believe. And do you remember Penny's brought out bum pads?
Yeah.
Penny's actually brought out like leggings with bum pads. People, there was actually someone that took a photo with me at like a session and circled my arse and posted it on Facebook and was like, haha, Sophie making it. I have all these are all back in my screen. If I scroll up to the top of my camera, I still have all these.
How sad.
I kept them all these years. I'd send all these like things about me to my new WhatsApp or to my new account so that I'd always have these pictures, or I'd put them in my Dropbox.
I'm just like,
all the slaggins, and I will get them up one day because some of the people that used to say this stuff about me comment on me things to this day. Like people that used to join in just because it was like, what, funny?
Yeah.
Because they actually couldn't believe, because they were so like,
they're like, no.
Not in that world. They found it hard to believe that someone could actually have a naturally fat bum. But I used to get called duck arse and all. It was actually a bad thing to have a good body.
Yeah, yeah.
Back then. And now they're all in the gym trying to grow their arse.
It's just crazy.
Duck lips. And you all have filler now.
Yeah, but not only that as well, like, I'm sorry, but back in the day, it's like, people are so close-minded. I'm sorry, but have you ever been, like, I know you have a fat arse, but like, my arse is not the fattest. But I'd go to an African event and I'm literally like, they're like, fuck, everybody here got a fat ass. So it's like, those people have never been around black people because it's like, that is the natural body. Like, most people that are like, what was going on back then was, I wish that we knew back then to be like, your body shape is weird, you know, you're like an iron, you have like nothing,
you're literally a pancake.
Do you know what I mean?
I wish I had known to be like, girl, you need surgery,
like,
or something, or just be like, obviously not like, if someone's attacking you, don't attack their body, but like, as in school when everybody's little bitches, I wish I didn't have a voice back then. I wish I could have been like,
what are you on about?
Yeah, because like, I was watching Kardashians back then and all, and fat asses were in, they just weren't,
they weren't grasping it.
They just thought their body type was the desired body type and that we were weird.
Yeah, no. And like it's normal. Like, you figure, like I said, I went to Nigeria and that's normal. Like, that is literally normal.
Bro, body. If I went to Nigeria, my arse wouldn't even stand a chance.
Not a chance.
I'd have no bum. I'd be feeling like an ironing board.
Not a chance, like.
So, on to the next. Did you have anything to say on that? Anything else that you want to touch on?
No, it was great to get to know that I was actually also a baddie and everybody could eat shit.
So what was it like for you settling into friendships and a community growing up?
That was grand. I am literally like, I am one of those people who would literally pick up anyone, and that's my mate. Like, I've actually picked up homeless people before I locked and being like, yeah, do you want food?
Cynthia, that's not the question. What are you talking about?
Are you saying like fitting in friends?
What is she on about? She's like, I've actually like picked up homeless people.
Yeah.
Are you well? I didn't ask if you've done like charity work.
Oh, sorry.
What did you hear? No,
I said, how do you feel finding friends? And I goes, I'm an open book. That's what I was going to get to.
No, I was just
let me land.
All right, sorry, because I was like, you were like, yeah, I've actually volunteered at food banks, and like, I'm like, what? No, like, how was it settling friendships and like your own community?
What do you mean?
Like feeling like you belong to a certain group of people. It was kind of basically, you answered that in the last question. Like, it was when Trish, you kind of struggled in school. Like, you had good, strong relationships in school.
Yeah, well, the thing is, okay, so I get.
And then when you actually came into a community that you were like, right, I found my people, was when Trish introduced you to black people. And then you started then networking it within the community then.
Yeah, no, like, I feel like growing up, I still have my best friends that no one has ever met. Like, I've got three or four friends that they're more like family to me.
We should do a best friend meet up sometime.
Yeah.
I bring Maria and Soph and you bring your girls. Because I only know Jera.
Yeah. No. I've always had my solid friends from back in the day, from foster care and all that. I've been like my solids. And the rest is just for party and sessions. Like, if you're going to show me that you're a real friend, of course, we could be real friends. But I've noticed that you don't treat me like my Sarah. You don't treat me like
my Maria.
Do you know what I mean? So I always I was friends with people and gave a lot of people a chance, but I never took them as you're my solid friend, because I really see that kind of...
You're good for that. You actually aren't like me at all in that sense. Like, I only know say about Jera, but you never have random friends that will show up that you're bestie with for a year and then they go. Whereas I think of all the mates I've had.
this close. Gone.
A week and on someone, my girl.
Yeah.
I'm out of that phase now. That's gone.
Yeah.
That's a young thing. I think you have to grow out of.
But like, there's so much
trusting
that
people
I
too.
thought like that. Like, I'm such a like I'm so loyal. Like, and that's just the kind of person I am. Like in a relationship, in friendships, whatever. I am a loyal person. Do you know what I mean? So like the minute I see someone like treating me wrong or do something sly, I'm sorry, but I'm not giving you a second chance. Yeah, I might be laughing with you, but you're not on my side.
I'm very bad for giving people benefit of the doubt now.
Yeah.
I've stopped now after my last few friendships that I had to go snippy last year.
But you have to, especially when you're like, your life is actually only going up, and if you keep bringing people,
a lot of people just jump on they're just friends with you for clout train, and that's what I realized.
Potential before you do.
When I popped off in 2020, that was when everyone started coming in.
Yeah.
And none of them people actually had real intentions with me. They just wanted the Instagram tag. They just wanted the TikTok tag.
And
they just wanted to be able to say their friends are Sophie McGinnis. And that's what it actually took me up until only last summer to realise that.
Yeah. No, I love having like, I say Sarah because like we grew up in that residential house and I'm the godmother of her son. And like, and like, if I ever want to rant about life, whatever, I just go to her, go to my friend Kira, go to my friend Brandon Najiro, whatever. And like, Brandon, he's been my best friend for years. He doesn't even have Instagram.
Brendan. I met Brendan.
Yeah,
Brandon's cool. Yeah.
Doesn't even have Instagram. Do you know what I mean? And like, I go to these people for real advice because they don't see the bullshit. I just say, listen, this is what I'm going through. And they're like, Sintia, listen to me. These people are not good. This and not. And then
they're literally your Marias.
Do you know what? Exactly. So, yeah, I've gotten really close to people, but at the same time, I haven't relied on them for support like that. Just like
they're just your friends. You know, they're your people that will always be there. You don't need too much for the relationship. Yeah. Whereas I feel like the relationships, like even like me and you, we can go fucking ages without talking.
Do you know what I mean? It doesn't mean.
But them friends are so like, huh, you're my bestie. What about you're not answering me? You're not this. You're not that. They're FaceTiming you 4 times a day. Like when they're FaceTime, they're picking their nose and they just want to FaceTime to tell you that they're picking their nose.
I hate that.
They're the ones to watch out for. That they want too much. They're energy vampires.
Yeah, and like.
Yeah, and they don't respect that you're a busy person either.
Exactly. I'm literally here sweating like, oh, I haven't seen this person now in 3 weeks, and I'm actually getting stressed, and I feel upset that I've let someone.
But you
down.
shouldn't feel that way. But me and you are so we're like I get it, girl. Like that's it's real childish to be expecting everything from people when you know we're all getting on. Especially if you recognize what someone's doing as a career and you realize they're bleeding busy, they don't get a minute to themselves. Do you like what I mean? Genuinely, and when you have a fella as well, it's like they want you to spend your free time. Like I have a boyfriend too.
Yeah. You're trying to build a family. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? You're trying to build something. Like it's not. Them
fair. Friends that
don't
respect your relationship as well. Oh, bro, you're always dating your boyfriend, and why do you have to mention him all the time when you're out? Why do you always have a reference back to him? Why do you have to call him to keep him updated on the night? And you're not in a relationship, so you'll never understand until you are. Like who doesn't update their partner on what they're doing, and babe, we're leaving this location, we're going here now, to let them know that I'm safe. Sorry, your man would let you get locked up in a white van.
You need to be there for your partner, and they don't see that. It's like as much as that
you're literally a union. Like
exactly. Like I feel like some friends like that, I'm just like, it actually breaks my heart because I'm like, I don't want to fall out with you. I don't want you to think I'm not a good friend because I am a good friend. Like you can call me. Like if it's an emergency, I'd leave work.
Sorry guys, had to run to the loo. My bladder is like a pea, isn't it? It's actually so bad. So you're bad.
You're bad for toilet.
It's so bad. So where did we leave off there?
You were saying you have your Maria, I have my own friends.
So we were kind of coming to the end of that, weren't we?
Yeah.
That topic, that rant. So I'm just gonna ask you another question, and then will we move on to? Do you want to move on to the quiz? You're like, yeah. Yeah, you buzzing. Right, so I'll just ask you, because I actually wanted to ask you some more. Bro, we would have been here for the night. Look at that list.
That is loads. But it's good that you prepared that.
Look, you're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
I'll get you back on, sure. Yeah. Like, so just tell me, I want to ask you 2 last questions, right? Tell me just quickly, right? Not another 30 minutes.
Sorry.
Tell me, who are the most important influential people in your life?
Oh my God.
This is going to be a long-winded one, isn't it?
The 3 most influential people in my life. God, first of all. This might sound a bit odd, but I said I work with people with disabilities. and stuff like that, I love working with them because they suffer with so much, like physically and mentally, but they still get up and do what they have to do.
And they're more grateful, humble, and respectful and fun than the average person. We don't even know even a quarter of the problems that they're dealing with day to day, and we complain about.
Do you know what I mean?
The weather.
Do you know what
the neck we have to complain about the weather? Like,
so they inspire me all the time. Sometimes I fucking start crying and all, like I be in work
because
and
of
I start
how.
sobbing, like
No, definitely.
And lastly, probably, I don't know, man. No.
Who are you thinking of? Who's like floating around your head?
Other influential people in my life.
Who's someone in your life that you're like you're inspired by, or you have been inspired by, that you look up to, or I think maybe your dad.
Yeah, but I love my dad, but like when you grow up and like you see the faults and you see shit like that, like
I just feel like you definitely do look up to him a lot from what I've taken from how you definitely are very inspired by him.
You're right.
And your family over in Nige.
I feel like you're right with that actually, because especially when he passed,
his character, everything.
I feel like I to be honest,
you've a lot of him in you.
Dead right with that one.
You've a lot of him in you. And I see it from even how you've shared him and his character, and he was very that crackhead, funny. Having it doesn't matter what life throws at you. Be happy and humble always.
No, you're right.
Sorry, I answered it. I'm like,
no, because you're right. You're right, because I'm
like,
I
think it might have been your father that you're looking for there.
Yeah. So God, people suffering with disabilities and mental health that keep going every day, and my dad, because my dad, even though he was Nigerian as he gets, he did not judge. He did not tell me.
No matter how many people judged him when he came to Europe.
Not even at that. He was friends with everybody. Like the gays, the straights, any race, anybody.
Whereas your typical Nigerian is very
can be kind of standoffish with other things. Yeah. And he was so open. He was so open, and that's how I grew.
Judgmental on everything that's not typical and traditional.
Yeah. And like, so yeah.
He was very open, man. And he allowed you. Here, you know what I do say a lot? Obviously, sorry, I'm like...
I'm like, yes.
Yeah. Flyfit, no response are there.
Westwood.
You're in Westwood now. You leveled up. Sorry, I have... Well, not that I'm not leveling. No. I'm not leveled because I'm in Flyfit. Just Westwood is just,
it just has a steam room.
Just, I just has sauna and power. David was trying to get me to join Westwood for years, so that's like it is the almighty of gyms though, I feel, in the country.
Yeah, it's getting packed down. I was getting rinsed a bit, but
rinsed. Yeah, that's what I can't be see everybody from back in the day and all is in Westwood. I don't know if I can do it. That's why, and all David's old mates and all. I'm like, I don't have the head for people coming up to me. Just don't talk to me. Cheesy went to this gym. No,
I just don't talk to me. Just don't talk to me in the gym. That's right.
Yeah, literally don't look at me. I hate when people know me. That just walk by. It's cool.
Cool.
It's okay to walk by. But it's grand.
But you want to say hi to me in the gym, but at the
event, big sweaty fist pump.
You don't want to say hi to me. But at the gym, you want to say hi. No, it's all right.
They walk by you on Graft Street. They come up in the gym to let the other fellas know that they know you.
Yeah, exactly.
I know this body.
Yeah,
that's literally what it is. Isn't it?
Like they're like, hey, you all right?
Yeah.
Fuck
so
off.
Last question. The rest of them, I actually am gonna get you on because I feel like we've so much more to talk about, don't we? Sorry, where's the last bleeding question gone? Yeah, what do you see for the future of Gemmed and for Zen Events?
For Zen Events,
I did plan to ask you more business-y questions, but we just talk too much.
Yeah. For Zen Events, I hope to like continue bringing people together. I don't want to always, obviously, like with the past and stuff, as I said, like I had trying to find my people, going into the wrong crowd, drinking too much, partying too much, wasting my potential over the years with partying. So I do want to continue with Zen Events as like.
But you don't want to use it as a rip for yourself. Yeah. Wait, can I just say? Yeah. Can I tell them?
Yeah, go on.
Cynthia done an event before.
No, stop. I know.
Even know what?
The one on the fucking stage and oh, good God. Swinging off the fucking. Swinging.
She wouldn't believe it. Like, she done an event.
Oh my God.
She was like.
I was fighting with the bounce saying it's my event. What you gonna do? Kicking me out?
Guys, she's not well. Like the videos I have The videos I have of you.
I was literally hanging off. Do you know where every stage has that barrier?
You're like that. You know the trend right now on TikTok. I can be a father figure. Just stand the George Michael.
Yeah.
And it's like, I hate attention. That was you. She was hanging on to the. I have videos of you trying to like baby freeze on the railings. For the this is her event. This is her. Talk about showing guys. A time will be had here.
No, literally.
We should have done promo. We should have actually taken all the snippets of you acting mad.
Oh my God.
I mean, like when your own event is just so good.
It was.
You had the best time that night. You had the best time that night. She's on the stage and all. She was.
I was like that with the DJ. Yeah.
You're gas. But you know what? That's the way it has to be.
Yeah,
like you're
and
partying.
you have to learn from these things. You know what I mean? Like, so definitely for Zen events, I want to do more events, bring people together, more fun nights, more interactive, humble nights, artistic as well. I do a lot of the open mics and stuff like that. I love like people coming together and just showing their talents. It doesn't you don't have to be a freaking five-star singer or rapper.
5 stars.
I was gonna say 5 word winning.
5 Grammy Award winning artist.
Just if you have a little song, just come along, sing along. I'll clap for you. We'll all clap for you. Stuff like that. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna do another event.
I don't be clapping them when someone's shy. I'd be looking in the crowd confused.
Yeah, like
I'd be looking around at people like, use our fake jam into this.
No, but
the man's like, yeah, dead, and everybody's like,
but yeah,
and I'm like,
no, but you have to. It's part of the game. It's part of.
I can't fake head nod. I'm not one of them people that can fake.
Like,
I will stand there like, or I'll start taking the piss.
Yeah.
I'll start being like.
Well, some people want that. They don't care. They know that they're not that good. They just want the crowd to listen to them and vibe with them. Do you know what I mean? And then for Gemmed, I got a new gold collection for 2 gems.
She has. Oh wait, I'll let you say it. Why am I always talking for you? Like?
So yeah, I got a new gold collection for 2 gems. I got the Claddagh gold gems, and I got the harp gold gems, which are great because
you want to rep.
Yeah,
Paddy's Day is coming up. There we go. Paddy's Day is coming up. Wait, this episode it'll be out before Paddy's Day.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So you can actually, guys, get your gems for Paddy's Day if you want a harp, if you want the Claddagh. That's really good.
Yeah.
Just
right
this
before.
this was, I got you on at the
Perfect time.
Perfect time. Oh my God.
So yeah, and I got.
Do you get gold little shamrock?
No.
Get shamrocks in. Get fucking shamrocks in.
I don't know if I'll get them in before Paddy's
Even
Day.
get 2 or 3 in so people have an option when they come.
Yeah. So I have the Claddagh.
Well, obviously you can probably just get 2 or 3 in. Like, that doesn't make sense. Obviously you have to buy them in bulk, don't you?
Yeah, no, I could, but like it takes like 3 weeks to arrive or whatever. So, but yeah, I got the Claddagh gold 2 gems. I got the harp 2 gems, heart and cross. Sorry, because everyone keeps asking me for those things, so they're finally in. And for Gemmed, yeah, I'm just saving up, to be honest. With the business wise, I'm just trying to get in so many people in, save up, and get onto the next level, whether it's applying to get a shop, applying to get a
in
space.
Dublin. Imagine a Gemmed on Grafton Street would be.
If there's any investors out here listening, listen, this business is solid, it's going places. Put your hands in. Invest,
solid.
Right.
She's the best in the country.
Only.
And I only go to the best. I will only let the best people touch me for services.
You know?
Do you know that way?
So yeah, I'm still growing with you, and I have to say I'm so grateful. Like, you've seen the people supporting me, like when doing the photo shoots. Like, you, Lucy, are two people that always pull up when it's time for a photo shoot and put me on. Like, I love you all so much. Like, but you do like. So yeah, I'm so grateful, and I feel like people are seeing how much work is going into this business for the over so many years. So yeah, I'm just gonna come back with better and more stuff.
Amazing.
Yeah, buzzing.
Woo. Excited to see the future of Gemmed. Excited to be the face of it all as well.
Yep. Don't worry, I'll have a post this
But guys, we're going to move on to our quiz segment now. It took us a long time to get here. I said we were going to be, I wanted this episode to be an hour.
Bad.
We're about on an hour now, aren't we? So the quiz, yeah, let's get into the quiz now. Woo! This is my favourite segment, guys. This is probably, it's so fun. Oh, you haven't, I'm looking at you. I was going to say, isn't it? You haven't done it yet. But right, we're on to our quiz segment now, guys. Ron has his cool questions ready for us. Oh, you've Beckley's as well, yeah. Good one. That's a good idea. Yeah. Why are you holding your whiteboard like that?
Are you trying to look me
No, Cynthia, you're going to need it long. They're long. What are you doing? I've never seen that in my life. Are you for real?
Come on.
Go on. You think I'm going to hide your answers, though, for me?
No, literally a snake, get away.
This is ridiculous.
Can you name 3 Michael Jackson siblings?
I've 2. You have 3, do you?
No, 2. The most obvious ones.
Gosh. Yeah, I know we both have the exact same 2 down as well. Yeah, he does, and I used to know all their names off by heart. You are really pushing it now, aren't you? Oh, sorry, guys. I did. Guys, Ron, the question was name 3 of Michael Jackson's siblings.
Next question. What was the first music video to hit 1 billion views on YouTube?
What was the what?
First music video to hit 1 billion views on YouTube.
What was the first music video to hit 1 billion views on YouTube? I'm just trying to think of what is the most iconic video that I've seen myself growing up or something.
Can you, like,
we get clues, don't we? Yeah. Here, will I set a timer now going on from when you ask the questions? 15 seconds we're going to get. Right. After this one, though. Well, give us a clue for this, please, because it's actually very hard. What do you mean? Really? Okay, can you say girl or boy? Obviously, it has to be Michael Jackson. Billion views. I'm
terrible at this.
Can I write down 2 answers?
I wrote 2
So for
answers.
whatever answer gets half a point. You shy bag. Because I'm trying to... I'm confident. You know what? I'm confident in my answer.
Answer is terrible, but...
Really?
I haven't a clue. I've been through so much in my life. Do you think I was watching YouTube, do you? This girl.
That's all that got me through my trauma was music. Michael Jackson's the only person that got me through my trauma.
True,
I was like,
Jackson.
My mom's an addict.
Yeah.
Beat it.
I was like, wow, the Jacksons, they have such a good family.
Getting bet around by the da. Janie, man. Right, next one, and then I'll set timer. So next question was, what does the UFC stand for in UFC? Okay, we 15 seconds. Jesus. UFC. Men are just so weird. So it's never on that. UFC. Timer. Time's out. I didn't get that one. Beckley's questions are... What? Yeah, obviously Beckley. What is the UFC stand for?
Like, why would we know
I could
that?
guess these. If I did think, what questions would a man ask? I probably could have got them if I looked them up. Can't believe it.
What is the Irish word for hello?
I know it.
What is the Irish question for hello?
No, I don't know the freaking...
15 seconds.
I don't know how to spell it, but...
Oh my God, why do I only know goodbye? No, I got it!
Fucking bitch.
I got it! Do you have it? Timer's up.
Yeah.
So you don't think you got it? You're not confident in your answer?
No, just the last one, yeah.
Okay, next question.
Yeah.
Yeah, eat bread and slept it. No, don't know if I should have said that now because make a show of myself.
All right, there's a song from the famous cartoon called My Shiny Teeth and Me. Which Nickelodeon cartoon is this from?
Wrong. Sorry. Now, you know, me and you aren't in the same generation.
My shiny teeth.
You do know that, right? No, but you do know when you were watching Nickelodeon in the 90s, I was watching it in the 2000s.
Yeah, you were a late bloomer.
Wait, what is it?
There's a song called My Shiny Teeth and Me. Which Nickelodeon cartoon is it
Guys, so this question is, there's a song called My Shiny Teeth and Me. Which Nickelodeon cartoon is this from?
I don't know that.
15 seconds. My Shiny Teeth and Me. So it's all about like trying to obviously push kids to brush their teeth maybe. Nickelodeon. My Shiny Teeth. I'm just going to put down a random show that I used to watch. Wait, I'm trying to... Oh, I'm going to write down 2 answers. Yeah? Just so I have more of an option. So time's up now. Question 6.
Which singer holds the record for the most #1 hits on the Billboard Hot 100?
Is the Billboard Hot 100 like... Okay, sorry. Which singer holds the most records on the Billboard Hot 100? And can we get a clue? Male or female? Okay, 15 seconds. Female, that's good to know. Billboard. I'm gonna write... Slay, I think I might be happy with my answer after you saying that. Time's up. This is what we need to be doing every episode, is the 15 seconds, because we do be here talking for 5 minutes after a question, delving into a topic and all after it. Like, right, number 7.
Which animated movie features a character named Elsa who can control ice and snow?
That's a stupid one now. Okay, which animated character is called Elsa that controls ice and snow?
Which animated movie features a character?
Sorry, which animated movie features a character? I'm not gonna... I think we both got that one quick, did we?
Yeah.
Yeah, so imagine I got it wrong.
I'd be like...
Right, question 8.
What is the longest river in the world?
What is the longest river in the world? I know that one.
No, I should know. Cause
Are these Beckley's questions? He didn't try, did he not?
And you know what? The one that we think it is not, because I actually had this question on my quiz night, and
Are you being serious?
yeah, and I can't remember what it was. Anyways,
So should I give... I have 2 in my head. Should I write them both down?
right? Yeah, I don't know the other one. I just know one, and I forgot. Imagine.
No, I think I'm happy with mine.
Wait, leave it then.
You want to go for another 2 more questions?
Yeah.
Okay, this is Becky's last question. What is the largest planet in our solar system?
What is the largest planet in our solar system? Right, 15 seconds. Jesus, the amount of times we've probably gotten asked this in a quiz.
So many times.
But I don't know it. I'm saying like slagging myself because like I'm surprised.
I don't know either. I'm trying to guess.
Timer's up. Right?
I'll give you an option for the next question. Do you want to go with a general knowledge one, or do you want to go with a 2 gem / grills question?
2 gem, let's go.
Right.
Can you name 3 rappers who are famously known for wearing 2 gems or grills?
Can you name 3 rappers that are famously known for wearing 2 gems or grills? That's a lit question. Who asked that? You. Oh, go Rod. Yeah, Slay, let's go.
What's that rapper's name? I forgot.
I know, I only have 1 in so far, and I thought it was like... Oh, we 15 seconds, Cynthia.
No, I don't.
Come on. Shy! Oh my God, what's wrong with me?
I forgot his name.
No, come on, Cynthia. Think of who you just listened to. Everybody wears bleeding drills. Oh, wears grills. Time's up.
I forgot.
You're the most serious person that's done this question. You're so serious.
I'm so serious.
Yeah, you're really serious.
What you mean?
Like, you're so goofy up until we done the questions.
I'm
Like, you're like...
No, because I'm thick. That's why. It's not a game.
But like, you're literally... Do you know how serious you are? Like, imagine, you're going to laugh when you watch it.
You actually got these. Oh my God.
You were just like straight face, like...
I'm
the whole
sweating. I'm
time.
sweating. Like.
That's it, what you're like under pressure, is it?
No,
you just go
literally-
mute.
Not mute.
Where
mute.
I speak out everything that's going on in my
I'm
head.
like-
Right, okay, let's go.
Right, do you want to read out the question and the answers? No, Read out the question.
How do I read out the question?
So, the first question was name.
Oh, Ron, I don't have to... Why don't you have a little mic?
Fair.
But it wouldn't have been too late for the questions. The little one there beside you.
So the first question was, name 3 siblings. Yeah, Michael Jackson.
What the fuck did you?
I just said Janet Jackson. That's the only one I got right.
No, Cynthia, you're meant to read out mine. You're reading out mine. Why are you telling me?
Yeah, so
You just got.
what
are you talking about, like?
Sophie has here
You're reading out my answers.
Jermaine, Janet, and Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
Jackson. So you have Jermaine, is it?
Jermaine.
Jermaine,
There's a Jeremiah, isn't it?
So, answers so the Jackson family, we could have got Janet, Jermaine, Randy Jackson,
Randy.
Tito Jackson,
Tito.
Marlon,
Ah,
Marlon.
I'm so tight.
I would have remembered Marlon.
How the fuck?
Jackie
Jackie.
Jackson,
Latoya. Don't know Rebby now. The rest of my new off me
got
bleeding
2.
chest.
Still Roy. I got 1, I think.
You said Michael Jackson.
Fuck off.
Why did you do that?
Just in case. I was
So
just
Cynthia got half a point.
I was just chancing.
on that.
I got Janet.
Yeah, you got half a point because you only got one answer. You were meant to list 3 siblings. So 1 point. Oh, never mind. Okay, so Cynthia just got 1. on that. And how many did I get?
Got 2.
2. Slay. Why did you write down Michael?
Because I panicked.
So weird.
I panicked.
Ron, if you want me to read out the questions, do you want to send a screenshot quick into the group chat of the questions? Are they?
Yeah. So, is the next one about YouTube?
No, yeah, it was the 1 billion.
Okay, what was the first music video to hit 1 billion views on YouTube? What do you guys have?
Cynthia has Justin Bieber.
Sophie has Thriller. Fair.
The answer is Gangnam Style.
I sure know that.
Obviously. So the answer for number 2, guys,
Gangnam
the most
Style.
viewed, the first video on YouTube that got 1 billion views, Gangnam Style for number 2. So that was 1 point.
Sure.
Okay.
So the next one, what is the
Oh, why am I giving you 1?
0
The hell? Big fat 0.
is the next one, what does UFC stand for?
Yeah, next question was, what does UFC stand for? Cynthia wrote United Fighting Champions. Wow, I think that sounds good though, when I said it. What did I say? What did I
You
say?
said none.
Are you here?
It's a blank.
Oh, right.
The answer is Ultimate Fighting Championship.
That is very close.
You knew though, you were, it
was
was
like,
there, wasn't it?
Mm.
Ultimate Fighting. Will I give her half a point for that?
Woo.
Is the next one the Irish word for hello?
Yeah.
No,
It's,
spelled it
she
wrong.
got it, she just spelled it wrong. So the next one was, what's the Irish word for hello? We both said Diagwitch. Cynthia's spelling just wasn't there, mine was. No, but mine, I know how to spell it. Diadhu fodder IT. But I know I spelled it wrong. I didn't put the H.
Yeah,
I didn't
was
put the H or the fodder. Cynthia spelled it DIAGUIT. CH.
Witchy.
Next one was what was the show on Nickelodeon that was My Teeth? What was it? My Shiny Teeth and Me was the song. Was the theme song. One of the songs on it. My Shiny Teeth and Me. I think Cynthia might have got it. Cynthia said SpongeBob. What did I say?
You said Drake and
No, I
oh,
didn't.
was it?
Drake
Josh,
and Josh and Keenan and Kel. So I gave 2 answers.
We should have known that.
I loved Fairly Odd
Yeah,
Parents.
so did I. Oh, we should have known that. Yeah,
Camera, me and Ron are the same generation and we both watched Fairly Odd Parents.
No, I can't believe I didn't get that. I'm fuming.
Is the next one about the Billboard directing?
Yeah, what was that question again?
Which singer holds the record for the most number 1 hits on the Billboard Hot 100?
Yeah, so which singer holds the most hits on the Billboard Hot 100? Don't know if I said that right. But number 1's on the Billboard Hot 100. Cynthia said Beyonce.
Sophie said Madonna. Fuck. Oh, of course.
I would have never got that though.
But that Christmas song is still rinsing till this day.
Next question was
yeah,
was it a Becky question?
Which animated movie features a character named Elsa?
I think the cameras will be able to hear you though. Because they do, you know when you've spoken in other episodes when you didn't have a mic, yeah. Because I'm just basically just repeating you and they're just like, the viewers are probably like, we're hearing the question twice.
Is that the right question, yeah?
Frozen, yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, that was good. That was easy.
More of the easy ones, yeah?
Yeah, a few more easy ones.
The next one, what is the longest river in the world?
We both said.
Nile.
You're right.
All right.
You trying to get me? Were you trying to trick me to change me thing?
No, I genuinely thought it was a different one. No, I swear to God. No, and I was scared because I was like, if that's wrong, no, I wouldn't be doing that. No.
You spell Mars with a Z. Why?
Mars.
Why? No, but why did you? Not even Mars bars. Spell it with a Z.
I was just
okay. Sorry. Question
Mars.
9.
Mars.
Name 3 rappers known for wearing two chains.
No, question 9 was what's the biggest planet in the solar system?
Oh, it's a better question. Yeah.
Mars.
Mars.
Oh.
I was so close to saying Jupiter, you know. Are you sick?
I'm sick.
You were just like...
No, yeah, sorry. I'm really thinking about this. I'm like, how did I not know that? That's impossible.
And name 3 rappers known for wearing 2 chains or grills.
Cindy, you could have done better than that.
I know. I was gonna say, give me a minute. What's? No, what's? I have another person there.
No, you don't. You can't. You had 15 seconds. Your 15 seconds is up.
Yeah, well, just give me a
so
minute.
Cynthia said ASAP. So is it a point for every person? Yeah, right. So Cynthia got 1 point. I'm guessing I got all 3.
Right. Sophie got ASAP, Little Baby, and Drake. And I didn't see Little Baby with one, but
he has to have worn a grill at least once in his life.
Oh, a grill as well.
No, yeah, he does.
Fine.
Everybody, we got motion. Huh? Watch it.
I thought it was
fuck
like,
you twice. Yeah.
Who's
what's this? What's this so F you twice song? I wanted to sing the lyrics and I just wasn't.
Who's your man that was hanging out with Diddy?
Who's that man that was hanging out with Ed Diddy? The whole of America.
No.
Everybody was at them white parties.
Name? No, Nelly. The one that
girl, your time is up. Your time is up.
I'm coming back for your ass. I'm coming
your
back
glass
for
is going to spill
ass.
on you. I don't like how you're balancing it there.
Listen,
please put it on the...
Don't worry. It's balanced.
So what's the score?
Cynthia.
Okay. Well, Sophie got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, so for each rapper is 1 point? Okay, yeah. So she got 1, 2.
Cynthia
3.
got 5.5.
1, 2, 3.
So because she got half point, so I added that right, didn't I? 5.5.
Yeah, you got 9, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Woo!
Wait, hold on. Yeah, you did win, but how many points is that? 1, 2, 3.
No, 2,
2.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, anyway, so don't mind her. This was just a fluke.
So Drake does wear the grills. I knew. No, but Cynthia, all you had to think of rappers. Every rapper has worn a grill.
I just overthink things. That's the thing.
Yeah, you were overthinking that.
I was there sweating.
Like think of anyone. You could think of Skepta.
Yeah.
Stormzy.
Yeah. I just really wanted to get that one
Everybody
rapper.
has done a grill because also when you think of it, every rapper always gets reached out to for grill collabs. So at least one, they've worn at least once. They've gone into the shop, picked out their grill, or they'll do a chain collab or something. So you just know they've all been.
Yeah.
They've all worn.
I should have just chanced my arm and just.
Just chance. Think of whoever you listen. Future.
Yeah.
Gunna.
Damn girl.
Damn girl. Damn girl. Well, I guess.
I got 5.
Yeah, you loser.
That wasn't too bad.
I'm chuffed. I finally won. That was great.
That wasn't too bad.
Woo! So, guys, that is the end of episode 6. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe. What? Oh my God. Thank God for Ron. Guys, it's not the end. It is not the end. We have movie show and song of the week. Okay. So what's your movie show and song of the week, Cynthia? something that you've watched recently, a movie, show, and what are you listening to currently? Song. You can put your whiteboard down.
Well, I haven't been watching a movie, but I was watching a series on Netflix called Missing You.
Okay, what's that
I've
about?
actually been loving it. It's about this woman who is like a police guard, whatever, and her dad was an FBI agent, but her dad ended up passing away. She ends up finding out that he was actually corrupt, and she finds out that he was actually gay.
Bit of me. And a lot of twists in it.
Yeah,
he had a whole secret life.
Yeah,
deadly.
and she was mixed race, but her dad was black, and he had a black partner, and she found out this trying to find out who his killer was. So yeah, I definitely recommend
Missing You. Let me pop that down. Deadly.
Yeah, Missing You on Netflix. I think it's deadly. Like I think it's still going.
I got the purple marker on my tracksuit. Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm so sad about that. And you haven't watched any movies recently, or even in the past few months, or something that you loved, like something that you seen that you liked or just enjoyed?
Honestly, no. I've been watching Game of Thrones.
Okay. And song.
Let me see what. Let me just look at my thing.
Top of your playlist or something you've been having on back to back all week. You don't believe my show.
I haven't been rinsing any songs. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What's your favorite song? Are you scared to say?
No, I don't have a favorite song.
No, but what song have you been? You've not been listening to any music?
I have Party Next Door, but the old album.
So what's your? Yeah, exactly. So it's like, what's your favorite song right now? It doesn't matter if it's old or new. It doesn't have to be a new song. It can be a song from the 80s, like.
Celine Dion, My Heart Will Go On. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been blurring. Are you just taking a piss? Cynthia, you're actually not real.
I'm trying to No, stop.
You haven't been listening to any Desperado, what's that? Many, La
Pop.
It's literally Laho. It's literally spelled Laho.
Yeah, okay. Recently I've been rinsing Shelly Pop, Laho.
I just gave you a song. That was one of my songs, but I just helped you out because I knew you had it on a reel the other day. That's what I mean. It's literally just like, what song do you like right now that's out that you're listening to? Desperado, many. Yeah, that's your song. You've been listening to that. See, I know your answer.
See, the thing is, I listen to loads of trap and drill. So okay, let's say T Zando's song.
You overcomplicate everything, Cynthia. I just asked you what you listen to at the moment.
Yeah, because I'm listening to everything and nothing is my favorite
pick
song.
Out one. It doesn't mean your favorite. I said your movie, show, song of the week. Did I say favorite? Just say favorite movie, favorite show, favorite song. No, movie, show, song.
But you know my memory's so bad. I don't remember anything.
Ron, do you want to share yours?
Okay, wait. So my favorite song right now is T Zando's Old Me. Mwah.
Mwah. No bars. Okay. Lovely.
We've been playing it now.
Yeah, Ron.
TV show. I just started
Daredevil.
Oh,
Hello.
Very good.
Mickey 17 for your movie? Yeah. It's coming out this week. Ah! Yeah. Premiere shit. What's it called? Mickey what? Mickey. Why is the first thing I think of Mickey Finch?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Not well. Mickey 17. Cool. Oh, your man Robert Pattinson is in it. Deadly. Aaliyah.
Ooh.
Your love is a 1 in a million. I hear that somebody. Tell me that that's... Yeah, I'm always... I love... You just can't be... You'll never get fed up of the oldies, won't you know? No. I can hear Mick's laugh from downstairs. You just know when he's here.
He's having a laugh.
He's gas, isn't he? Nice. Yeah, you can't beat the oldies. Good old throwbacks. Like my song of the week every week probably is like Money Talks. Like because I definitely do play that the most, but I can't. That's like I can't
it
just.
Is a banger,
I actually haven't given it as my favorite song yet, but it's just that song that's above every song that I'll just put on every time. But my movie is a movie I watched a while ago, but I think it's a really good movie that a lot of people should see. It was actually in the cinema, I think, only last year. The Sound of Freedom.
Oh.
It's all about human trafficking and the kids and how kids will get transported over the border from, say, South America, from families that realistically they don't have the money to open up investigations when their kids go missing and stuff. So America transports all these kids in. This is all true. It's I think The Sound of Freedom actually is based on a true story of a man. So basically he was working in like, say, not the CIA, but you know, like people that deal with trafficking and cases and missing children. But it's like, say, they only give it spotlight for about a week and then they forget about it. But he was like, you know what, I'm tired of this and nobody caring about these kids and I feel like I can do more. So he go off himself and they wouldn't give him a budget to go off and investigate more. So he was like, I'm going off to, oh, brilliant. It's very hard watch though. Definitely a heavy watch.
Yeah. You'd be sobbing like.
My show, Drewski Could Have Been Love.
I love Drewski.
Could have been love. It could have been. It's a funny one. Like, just, it's not serious. Nothing. Did you watch it? Meatball and all.
She's so funny.
Are you watching it as well?
I need to get into it proper.
I can see you with someone like Drewski.
Honestly, I just feel like, but I feel like Mike, when I was saying to you, I need to find my niche with content and podcasting.
Drewski,
like that's my vibe.
But never
just roasting
exactly.
people. I'm just like, I'm ready
that's
to
exactly.
slag people.
Don't shift yourself to be in a different like demographic of content.
Yeah.
If your content is crackhead, unserious, and that's the way it fully is, that you just want to be bantering and taking the piss out of people, then that's your niche. Look at Drewski. This is how people go far. He never changed, said, oh, I need to be more serious or da-da-da.
True.
So keep it funny, even with your business.
Yeah.
Keep it funny if that's the way you're thinking. Like his Could Have Been Love, Could Have Been Records is...
And you can binge watch that easily. Binge watch
But yeah, Could Have Been Love is basically a show where Drewski has a load of women that come into the house. He has a mix of straight women. He has his butch. He has a load of women that literally only like vagina, and it's so confusing. They've never got... What? He loves them. He loves butch women that don't like men. He literally loves women that love women.
What's that about? That's gas. I love that.
He is hilarious. I just think it's if you want something that's a light watch, something funny, it's out every week. And I'm sitting down, I'm like, oh, when is the next episode?
Yeah, I'm going to watch it.
It's brilliant. I'm invested. I was watching and I was like to my boyfriend in the first step, I was like, babe, come on now. Like, and he's like, no, Drewski's I'm bet into it. I'm waiting on this week's episode now. Or next week. I think I might have already watched this week's episode. I don't know what days it's out.
I need to catch up on it. I love it.
When
I see his face, I'm just like, click.
He's so funny. Yeah, he's gas. My boyfriend put me on to him. I know, because he's going to be watching this. He's going to be like, who put you into Drewski? And my song is Soft Spot Remix. Used to be my soft spot. Better zone, better. I got my man on you. And then Meet Your Padre, Drake and Party Next Door.
Oh,
I love it.
I have to say, I don't know.
Oh, I love it. Back to back.
I just wish Drake wasn't in the album so much. I like Drake, but I'm sick of his voice. Like, like I'm just like, not you again, bro. Like, yeah, do you know what I mean? I feel like some songs Drake was just overbearing.
Yeah, but that's probably my favorite song on that album, and then Knock Ya. Mick doesn't like Meet Your Padre.
Oh,
I love it. Doom, doom, doom. I can see myself like rocking my hips in like doom, 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 doom. Yeah, it's a really good beat, isn't it? It's the beat. You're in the shower like doing salsa in the morning. Really?
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember that. We're not saying that. But right, that's the end of the episode, guys. Thanks for tuning in. It definitely wasn't as short and sweet when I don't. You know what? I'm going to stop saying it because I don't think this podcast is ever going to be short and sweet, is it?
I just feel like there's just so much to get
into. It's hard, and I'm such a brain picker. Yeah,
people that you have substance to them. So it's not.
I'm only asking on people that have substance, and that I bounce off. So it's so easy. It's not like I'm getting a guest on that I'm like trying to think of how I can talk to them. It's so easy to talk to every guest. So I'm just like, I could sit, guys. Genuinely, every episode could be, if I had my way, 5 hours.
Yeah,
broken into parts. Not gonna lie. But
maybe we should do a live little episode.
What do you mean?
Just go on live and just do like chats.
That'd be dangerous now.
Be there all night, we would.
But thanks, guys, for tuning in. Make sure to like, subscribe, interact on whatever platform you're listening on, and show the love. And also make sure to tune in on Instagram and TikTok. Make sure to follow so you can keep up to date with what's going on and new episodes and little sneak peeks. Thanks.
Thank you.
Love yous. Woo.